Hi, hello everyone. So if anyone watching this video for the first time, the way how we work is as a demand and supply trader, we plan all the trades one day before or before the market opens. We plan all the intraday trades, weekly trades and monthly trades before the market opens. And during the market, whenever it gives us entry, we'll just enter and manage the trade. So let me open the stocks which we planned for today. These are the stocks which we planned for today for intraday. Out of all these stocks, we got entry in DV Slab, Britannia, HDFC Life, Reliance, and Infi. Let us see how we worked on all these stocks. Let me open the chart one by one, and then I'll show you how we traded in these charts. First, let me go with the DV Slab. It is on 15 minutes. So this is the DV Slab 15 minutes chart. We wanted to go long around this area. So, sorry, this is Reliance. Let me open DV Slab. See, when market is closed, we plan this trade. We wanted to go long when the price come here. The expectation is once it come here, it has to keep going up from this level. And the way how we plan is we will see what is the stop loss, how many points of stop loss we have in this. And we plan quantity according to our risk management. See, here the stop loss is around 22 points. So if my risk is like 1000 rupees per trade, I will do 1000 divided by 28, 22. That will give me the quantity which I can enter for 1000 rupees risk per trade. So that is how you need to decide on quantity. So the moment it comes here, we simply enter the trade. So my earlier target was something bigger, but what happened? It came inside the zone, it gave entry, and in the same candle itself, if you see, it has given almost 1:1.5 target, which means if I am taking 1000 risk here, it has given almost 1400 rupees. You can see the risk reward here, 1 is RR 1.4, which means by the time it came here, our reward should be 1:1.4. Normally, whenever it go above 1:1, if I am risking 1000, when it is giving me more than 1000, immediately we'll move our stop loss to the buy cost, so that in case if it come back, our SL hit at the buy cost and there will be nothing to lose from our pocket. And let's say in this case, we'll consider this as SL. So people who know about demand and supply should have definitely taken SL at the buy cost. So there will be no loss for them. Let me see this from the point of view who don't know about supply and demand. And you can see clearly this has broken and this is a stopped out trade. So let us consider this as a SL trade. And then Britannia. Britannia, we planned short trade in this. We wanted to go short here around this supply area. All these levels, we planned everything before the market. When it go close to this 4677, that is where we wanted to go short with this stop loss, and this is our planned target. So if you see, the target is around 617, the target has given, and the risk to reward, if you see, it is 2.4, which means if I plan this trade with 1000 rupees risk, by the time it hit my target, I should be getting almost 2400 rupees profit. But if I have trailed this properly, the profit should be even more than 3000 also. But we don't consider this, we'll consider only 2.5. So this is one successful trade. Now let us look at other charts. We also got entry in HDFC Life. Let us see what happened in HDFC Life. So this is our planned entry. It gave entry, even it gave target. You can see this is the target we planned, 652. 652 has been hit. So here also you should be making 1:2 more than 1:2.5 target. What is that we are planning here for intraday? We are just predicting in next few minutes what is going to happen to this particular stock once it come to this demand area. If you are planning any weekly income trade or something like that, our thinking or our planning is when the price come and hit the demand area, in next few days or few weeks, the price will go up. But for intraday, We are predicting it for just next 15 minutes, 1 hour, what is going to happen to that price when it come to the demand area. Now, the other stock which gave us entry is Infi. Let me show you Infi. So Infi, we plan this on 5 minutes. Let me go to the 5 minutes chart. So we wanted to go long in this area. This is something we planned before the market. It gave us the entry, and from there it has given almost 1:1.5. But if you remember, during the day I asked to exit around 1:1, like to book 1,000 rupees profit, because I didn't like the way it is moving. We expected some strong up move. Let me show you. Even I alerted on all the stocks when they were giving entry. So here if you see, Infi is basing a lot, book around 1,000 rupees profit, 1:1, and close the trade. So if you see, it is basing here, it is trying to go back again, coming back into the demand area. It is doing a lot of business here. So we don't want to be in this trade. That is why I asked to book around 1:1. So we'll consider it. Later it has given like even 1:2 or even more than that. But we don't take all the highest numbers, but we'll consider only the least. So I asked everyone to book 1:1. So I'll consider this just as a 1,000 rupees profit. So what is the next stock? Reliance. Reliance is also on 5 minutes. Let me show you Reliance. So the moment we enter here with a quantity which is equivalent to 1,000 rupees risk, immediately it has given 1:1.4, which means for 1,000 rupees risk, you should have definitely seen 1,400, 1,500 rupees profit uh, in this small upswing. But if you see, if you have trailed your SL to the buy cost, your SL should have gone at the buy cost. Or even if you are waiting for SL to hit, normally what we do when it is trading a lot in the demand area, we simply exit the trade at buy cost. And later what happened? It took the SL. Let me also consider this trade from the point of view who don't know about demand and supply, and let me consider this as a SL. Now let us summarize what happened to the stocks. So though we had this option to book some profit in DV Slab and Reliance, we had this option to book 1:1 or 1:1.5 profit in these two, or at least to come out by trailing stop loss, to come out with no loss in these two trades. But I'm considering these two as stop loss, because now I'm considering this as a point of view from people who don't know about supply and demand. So according to that, this is 1,000 rupees loss, and in Reliance 1,000 rupees loss, and in Infi, I clearly said to book 1:1, 1,000 rupees profit here. And in Britannia and HDFC Life, we got definitely 1:2.5. Let's say 5,000 profit here, 6,000 profit, and 2,000 loss. Even if I take the minimal calculation, still by following this, if you have followed these stocks clearly, you should have been made definitely 4,000 profit today. And let us see what happened in, okay, before that, let me also show you what we planned in SBI Life. So SBI Life, we have seen some breakout on daily. Let me show you on the daily chart of SBI Life. So on daily, if you see, this is a clear breakout. So multiple times it was taking resistance around 13,000, 30, 36 area. If you see, the moment it is coming there, it is falling. And multiple times it was unable to break this area and it started falling. And again, after a lot of time, again it made one more attempt. The moment it came very close, it started falling. So one more attempt, it fell again. And finally, after long time, we have seen a clear breakout. Maybe even this can turn out to be a false breakout and it can even come down. But based on the RSI, even RSI is showing very much bullish. So we planned one trade, but we want to limit our risk. So what we did, we entered in future in SBI Life, and we also hedged that position with some put. 13,050 put, we hedged this position. So we will see how this position will work. So this is the position which I entered in future and put. Those are the same prices which I planned. Already it is in small profit, even though I entered in the last minute. We'll see how this works tomorrow. The maximum risk will be 25,000 and the maximum profit, it is open. We can hold this for a few days and we can see. Normally what happens, if you see, whenever it tried to break any earlier high, again it is coming down on the next day and it is basing a lot. Uh, there is a chance even this time also tomorrow, maybe it can make some red candle and it can come little down. But I have some strong conviction here because if comparatively, if you look at the earlier times, this time the breakout is very strong. So I am expecting definitely some up move in this. People who miss this and who want to enter, they can enter in this trade. Let me give you the level. If there is any pullback till this area, or let me even go to 5 minutes and let me see if there are any proper levels in 5 minutes where you can make a long position. If there is any pullback, definitely you can make a long position. Yeah. So tomorrow, if anybody missed this entry in SBI Life, and if you want to make entry tomorrow, you can wait for the price to come till 13,031, or even in between these two zones will be much better. But we don't know if we get chance there or not. So that is where you can look to go long with the stop loss little below, and you can keep some target open. So that should be the plan in SBI Life, but I wanted to hold it for few days with future. Let's see how that is going to play out. And if you have like more margin, even you can sell some OTM calls and you can see how much you are paying for your protection, around 26 rupees. This is what you are using for hedging. So you can cover this 26 rupees by selling some far out of the money, maybe 1450 calls, or even selling some far out of the money puts. If you don't know about how to adjust options, don't enter that. You can simply make this position and you can leave it. And coming to index, now let us see what happened in index. There was no clear direction at all in index. So at least Nifty, let me go to the so at least Nifty, what it did is like, it opened like above previous high. We thought like once if it can sustain above previous high, it can go much high. But in the first candle itself, it gave up and it came way all the down till previous low. And then there is no movement at all in Nifty. So we didn't make any trades in Nifty, or even in Bank Nifty also, we didn't make any trade. If you remember, this is one trend line which we marked yesterday. We wanted to see if it can break this area so that we can make some long position. Yes, it did break that trend line, but then what happened? It went exactly almost to the high of that swing high, and from there it started facing resistance. So though there are some big candles, this is one small up move and small down move, and thereafter it is completely sideways in Bank Nifty as well. And now let us see, it was Fin Nifty expiry. We did couple of trades in Fin Nifty as well. So let us see how we traded in Fin Nifty. So we tried some hero zero call in Fin Nifty. So that gave some good profit. I believe whatever we entered around 28 rupees, that went till around 45, 48 rupees, I believe. So I hope definitely someone would have booked profit over there. And later we thought like it can break this high and it can go much higher, but that didn't happen. So basically, if you see from yesterday onwards, though there are like 100 points or 50 points up and down move, when there is no clear direction, there is no way people can make money, especially option buyers. It is very difficult to make money in such a sideway move. Now let us see what will be the levels for tomorrow. So for tomorrow, definitely the same levels, whatever we planned for yesterday and today also. Yesterday and today, there is no movement at all. So the levels, whatever we planned for yesterday and today, they will remain same. If it go till 19,720, that is where we wanted to go short. And 19,400, this gap area, this is where we wanted to go long. So nothing much about Nifty. The same levels, whatever we have been talking for the last 2 days, they will remain same. And same thing in Bank Nifty. If it go close to 45, 274, and if you see any indecisive candle, we'll look to go short over there. And if it go above, we'll be a bit cautious and we'll try to scalp for this small 150 points till 45,000 45,500 level. And on the downside, let me go on to the 5 minutes just to get some levels on the lower level. The only clear level will be around 44,490. That is where we'll see if there is, if we get any chance, this is where we look to go long. So basically there was no movement at all today and yesterday as well. We'll see where the market will opens tomorrow and we'll take action accordingly. And stocks for tomorrow, keep watching on Telegram channel. Maybe later today or tomorrow morning before the market, I'll post all the trades for intraday. And also, just so you know, I have posted some stocks for weekly trades as well. So normally what happens with the weekly trades, they don't give you fill on the same day. Maybe you may have to wait for a couple of days to get the entry. All you need to do is mark the levels on your chart, wait for the prices to come to your entry level, then only we make the short position or even long position only when we get entry at the desired price. Okay, thank you so much for watching. We'll see tomorrow again with the levels. Thank you.